were to go work for some type of company or whatever, you're not just gonna be a CEO. They're gonna probably, I mean, unless you're coming from a different company where you have all the experience or whatever. But imagine you coming fresh experience, newbie. No one's hiring a beginner and saying you could be the CEO of our Fortune 500 company. No. Did you start from the bottom and work your way up in that company or a different company? They want to see the experience, okay? When you have a glow up, like, you know, maybe you was a little ugly duckling in high school and then you had a glow up. Sometimes you gotta know the bottom so you know where to go, okay? You gotta know how low you can be so that once you do start climbing, you're like, oh, I'm so grateful for this journey up. Like, you have to see that. And I say that because everyone experiences a glow up in some form, don't they? I feel like I experienced a glow up. I feel like as the years go on, the older I get, I look better, I know more, I move better. I just feel like I just constantly keep glowing up. And the only way I recognize that is because I also know my past. I know where I've been. I have humbling beginnings, okay? So, in a way, you have to have those experiences because they build humility. When you're at the bottom, they build humility so that when you do eventually reach the top, you can draw back on that experience and be like, okay, let me remember where I come from. And when you can remember where you come from, you can be a better leader. You could be a servant leader because you can remember, oh, when I was in that lowly position, this is how I wish my leaders would have handled me. This is what I wish they would have done for me. This is how I wish they would have ran things. Like when you have that insight from coming from the bottom, you can be a better leader because you can lead from humility, having been in that places. A person that just comes from the top, starts at the top, and they're just always at the top, they're so far removed from the people at the bottom. Like when you get into the story of like Saul versus David had to work his way up. Like he was anointed and didn't become king for years after. Whereas Saul, he was anointed and became like king the next day. He had no struggle on the way up. And you know what? Look at the end of his story. Look into the story of Saul and David, okay? And that is a prime example of you do not just want to start at the top and be at the top because you will certainly crash. You can either start at the top and eventually crash, or you can start at the bottom and work your way up, and then you have a much better chance of staying there when you can remember your humble beginnings, okay? So that's some food for thought. All right, let's go to the next lesson. Empowerment is meant to serve others. Spiritual gifts and authority come from Christ. Our talents and opportunities are tools to bless and empower others, okay? We were all meant to serve each other. That is literally what we're here for, to please God and serve people. Serve people and please God. That is